Morning folks, it's Wednesday the 28th of February and I'm guessing much like where you are right now, we've got some snow too. Yeah, we've had a bit of a powder dump. Now I haven't seen, I don't know if you can, well it's going to be the same wherever you are. It's very light powder. I don't remember a dump as powdery as this since my snowboarding days back in like 96. We had one in Cumbria then, a real good one, but we've had a real good one now. So I'm up here, I'm like one of the only people on the roads at the moment, but I'm up here at the moment doing a bit of damage assessment, I suppose. I mean, look at the state of that. You've probably never seen this. Well, I've never seen this like this before. So yeah, give us a second. I've done pretty well to get here, but I did attempt to get up the hill. I was thinking, I've got to fall before it'll go up, and it's like, no, there's actually more snow than you think. But yeah, there's not many cars out on the road at the moment. Let me get up, I'll assess what's going on, and can make a decision from there. So, the way things are right now, I reckon I've got two choices. I can either get this snow shovel there, take it down, try and move some stuff. It might help. Whatever I move now won't get snowed upon again tonight if it snows tonight. Like, it's kind of snowing a little bit now. It might make it better, or I could have just stayed at home and been like, what are you going to do? And then all I would have done is just got really angry at myself and been like, so this is what you're doing, man? You're just going to sit here and not even attempt to make anything better? So really, I'm saying I've got two choices. I don't have any choice. I've got to be here and at least try and sort something. So quick cuppa, and we'll get down there and see what we can do. I'd like to introduce you to Robin. We just try and turn around. It's hard to get too close to him. I don't know if he's going to show up at all, but he's down here, and essentially he's flapping around down here. He's going to come out onto the road. He's flapping around down here, basically saying, hey man, why don't you crack on and keep uncovering the dirt so that I can have a look for some worms and stuff. He's been with me the whole time. He's actually coming closer. He's not scared at all. I don't give a monkeys. How close are you going to get, guy? Anyway, that's my mate Robin. He's just waiting for me to clear some more dirt. Well, it's about 4:30. It's starting to get dark. It started snowing again. Jesus, I don't even know what to tell you. At the moment, it's kind of like whatever I've shoveled out of the way, it might be helpful. I mean, the fuzzy logic is, then if you just leave it and you get the same amount again tonight, then you've got double the amount to shift. So I guess now I've only got half the amount to shift. I don't know. It might not make a snot of difference, but I certainly couldn't sit on the sofa and just not do anything. Anyway, we'll see what goes on. It's Wednesday evening. Let's see what Thursday, Friday brings. Morning, how's it going? It's Thursday morning. So it snowed overnight. So all the stuff that I dug out yesterday obviously has all been snowed back over. Now there is that theory that well, it would have been twice as bad, and actually you can tell underfoot it's not as deep on the bit that I've dug, but doesn't mean that it's passable. So far the score is we've got bad weather today, Friday, and actually you can tell it's not as deep on here, can't you? Yeah. Today, Friday and Saturday, and then apparently the temperatures do climb up a bit above freezing on Sunday. So today, I think before I worry about messing about with roads or anything like that, me and Adam are going to go and get a look and see what the tracks are like, because sometimes when it snows up here, you get a bit of coverage. I'm out of breath climbing through all this carry on. Sometimes when you get into the trees, because they're all pines, well, larches, you get a bit of coverage. And I've had it snow here before where it's been like white all over, and then you get in the tracks and they're fine. However, this is that really fine powdery stuff. I suspect it'll have got through the trees, but we're gonna have to go and check anyway, so let's have a look. Yeah, so actually she's pretty wintry regardless of tree cover or anything. Just in at the gap right now. Yeah, we've got a bit of snow. As ours everywhere really, to be honest. It's not like we're unique up in Cumbria with the only people who've got snow. But yeah, there's a bit. Ta-da! Yeah, Adam's just walked down the landing and there's a fair bit everywhere. So yeah, really not expecting to be open this weekend. So yeah, there was always the off chance that the tracks might not be covered, but just over on Electric Landlady now, that's Adam up at the top. He'd be kind of be a lot better off with a snowboard at the moment. I'll point you down and across. Actually, you can see in all the woods, everything's covered, and it's just going to get windier today, so stuff's just going to start blowing sideways and get beyond what's manageable. So it's one of those things, just how it is. After a fairly decent assessment and a look around, the job's knackered. It's not like it's forecast to, oh, we're going to get a bit of a raising heat wave. Adam's going to be over. I'll just video this. Don't hit the tree. It's not like we're going to get a sudden heat wave and melt everything away. So yeah, the chances of me being open at the weekend are slim to rock all. It's not. Now that I know that the tracks are like this, which to be honest, I should have come and checked yesterday. But yeah, it's not even worth worrying about the road. And then before I would even worry about the road, I've got to worry about the actual tarmacked road on the way to get up here. It wasn't Adam's. He's down. He's back up again. So, oh yeah, I've got to decide how I'm getting down off here as well. So yeah, he's skills. So yeah, there's so many factors working against us at the moment that it's probably just not even worth worrying about. Anyway, as a greater man than me once said, job's fucked, back to Penrith. So folks, it's Friday morning. I'm calling it. We're just not open this weekend, unfortunately. Even if there was a situation where there was no snow up at the wood, we've still got the problem with the roads getting to it. I've just had a check on social media now, on Facebook and what have you. There's a load of my friends that have either got stuck or have driven past people who are stuck. It really does seem to be a case up there that unless you've got a 4x4, that you just ain't getting around. And all those reasons, and all the fact that we've got more snow coming tomorrow, maybe later today. The weather report's a bit changeable by the hour at the moment, so I'm kind of keeping fingers crossed that we don't have much more snow to give us some chance to clear up next week. But anywho, I'm gonna have to call it, and we're not open this weekend, I'm sorry. To be fair, you're probably all dealing with a similar situation with roads around you that are impassable, and even if I was open, would you be able to get out of where you are? So, you know, we're all kind of in the same boat. But yeah, this is this weekend's goosed, and we'll just have to look forward to next weekend. Anyway, thanks very much for your time, and hopefully I'll catch you next weekend.